MLB Network coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg, Florida. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of a season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Tampa Bay Rays.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Matt, this is going to be a pitcher's duel. I mean, both these guys have a chance to work deep in the game. They've shown they can do that. Runs are a premium. I think if you don't get them early, we may not see a lot of runs in this game at all.
Chris Archer gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's a guy that's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rays. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Stepping in is the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury, and we are ready for baseball from Tropicana Field.
Center fielder, number 22.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. Here's Didi Gregorius, head-to-head against Chris Archer. 4 hits in 18 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing. And how about this? Your first at-bat of the year. Kaboom! This could lead to a very big year. First at-bat. Home run, not a bad way to start.
Batting third.
Here's big Aaron Judd.
99.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting fourth.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez.
Sanchez.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Here's Starlin Castro as he swings and hits a laser to right, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Yankees 3, the Rays nothing. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, you're already down 3. You can't worry about that. Still play with your game. You got a lot of baseball left. Get maybe 1 inning. Chip away. Try to get at their pitcher and get your team right back in the game. All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there shortstop at Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Steven Souza. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through the slider there. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Steven Souza becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
When you're on the road, you look for that one guy that's going to be able to get that W for you, and you consider it a win day. He's starting off nice right now. 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Settling in now, Todd Frazier. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Frazier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kiermaier has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Hey, this guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's got 8 hits in 34 tries. And additionally, he's gone down on strikes 13 times. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Here's Chase Headley.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Into the windup and the pitch. And now a swing from Headley as he sends a ground ball to second base. On to first, and Headley's retired here, 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Jacoby Ellsbury. He reached on a single in his first try. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Souza will wait on it, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Standing in, Logan Morrison. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Morrison.
Big tilt on the slider against a swing and a miss.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Way in front of that fastball. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Logan Morrison is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Lucas Duda is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Into the box. Evan Longoria. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch on its way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Runners on first with 1 down. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Standing in now, Brad Miller, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Tampa. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from St. Pete, Florida. Nice look there at nearby Clearwater. Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
The right fielder, number
In now,
99.
Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kiermaier looks up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 2nd of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
I'll tell you, the guy on the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Base is empty here with nobody out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. You may as well take out a tee, set the ball right there, and say hit it as hard as you can, because that's what he did.
Starlin Castro.
Stepping in now, Starlin Castro. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And the Bombers have it going here, as this is also good for extra bases. Sanchez is on his way home. And a relay home. The tag from Ramos, but it's not in time. Safe at the plate.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double. The runner scores from second.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. And he'll probably be running over a few of these pitches in his head tonight, but will depart here. Nate Eovaldi is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Nate Eovaldi.
Here's Todd Frazier now. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. On the move is Kiermaier. One away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The left fielder, number 11. Brett
Striding in
Gardner.
once again, Brett Gardner. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Dickerson. He makes the running play. 2 down. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees lead it 8-0. Stepping up now, Wilson Ramos.
And
He'll get us going in the
Rays,
home half of inning number 3.
Wilson Ramos.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Judge is on his horse. 1 out.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Here's Echeverria now. And he'll just get a piece here, as this is chopped foul at home plate. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Boy, he's got
Now
great
batting,
stuff today, doesn't he?
center
That's
fielder,
7 punch-outs now
Kevin
here in the middle innings.
Kiermaier.
He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They're on the short end of an 8. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chase Headley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Chase Headley.
Hit well on the ground to first. Morrison is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Line towards center field. Kiermaier is there. 2 gone.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. And some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
So much for that taking the first
Now
pitch.
batting.
Man, they are aggressive. You've seen them score several runs early in the game. I attribute that to the aggressive hitting.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. 0-1, here it comes. Hard hit ball to short, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
Catcher Gary Sanchez.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Second baseman Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. First home run of the campaign for him, as this lead got even wider.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on ShowTrack, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
He just scorched that ball up the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Now Frazier with a drive. Well hit out to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run homer that time for Todd Frazier. Career homer number 149. As they just continue to pour it on here.
Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our ShowTrack technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Now batting.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
Brett Gardner.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But not before they come up with 6 runs this half inning on the strength of a couple of home runs. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Yankees lead this one 14-0. So coming to the plate, Steven Souza. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, number 20.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Corey Dickerson is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Logan Morrison. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready once again, Chase Headley. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. Chase Headley with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him as the blowout continues.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Jacoby Ellsbury. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. One down.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hit in the air out to left field. Dickerson's there. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 15-0.
And leading off for the Rays, designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Judah.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, they haven't had a real good game plan. That's a lot of balls they're swinging at out of the zone, helping him out. And there's a sign of another one out of the zone, helping the pitcher out. Got to know your zone. You want to have a chance.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
The 1-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. There's our line score through the first 4.5. And these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Grounded, foul.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Here's the pitch. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Evan Longoria becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th.
Brad Miller.
Digging in, Brad Miller. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Ellsbury is under it, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Start the bus. They're stepping in and ready for another shot. Gary Sanchez. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Sanchez.
Into the windup and the pitch. The high fastball is in there. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Way out in front.
Now that's a legit upper 90s fastball, back to back. You talk about popping the glove. I can hear it popping up here.
Line to the right side. Souza is there, one away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Castro, heading for second now. And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Into the box, Greg Bird. That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Dickerson. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in and looking for more, Todd Frazier. He went deep for a two-run homer in his previous at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a two-run shot to left center, giving him an even 150 as this lead got even wider.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
The left fielder, number
Stepping
11.
in now, Brett Gardner.
Gardner.
Line towards center field. Kiermaier will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. They'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Echeverria now. Here's a fastball chopped fouled at the plate. It's strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off when we return. The Yankees lead it 17-0. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Here's Chase Headley. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Line toward right center, and Headley will reach. It's a base hit.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If you hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
This is pulled into right, and Ellsbury's aboard with a base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Didi Gregorius will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
He picks up his 4th hit, and I'm telling you, what a ridiculous day. You look at that box score tomorrow, he's going to have 4 hits, and 2 of them are home runs.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
And here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His third home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Up next for the Yankees.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
So he took advantage of the young guy right there. He continued to throw fastballs. First one,
14.
second one, and he got the base hit on the third one. Don't be afraid to mix in a curveball.
Here's Starlin Castro as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Oh and 1. Here it comes. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's off the left field wall. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. And he is so close to having a cycle. He's one thing short. And the toughest one of them all, the triple. Looks like he's going to get another at bat. Let's see if he's able to pull it off.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. A 1 pitch on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Todd Frazier now as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. The 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
I'm not sure what else the manager or pitching coach need to see, Matt. He obviously doesn't have his best stuff, and the longer he stays out there, the bigger the hole he digs.
Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Striding in once again, Chase Headley. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. Now a good throw comes into the infield, so that'll force the second runner to hold on over at third base. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Sergio Romo enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Jacoby Ellsbury will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And all 3 runners on the move here. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. First home run of the campaign for him as the blowout continues. Here's Didi Gregorius.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
Souza is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. Digging in once again, Steven Souza. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Corey Dickerson. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Popped high in the air. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Logan Morrison. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. And as you can see, they are way behind. Aaron Judge will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
No, they don't. But I tell you what, he's been working hard. He's been locked in right now. Just his approach. You knew he was going to have a good day. 5 hits. Wow.
Line to left. Dickerson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Now batting, Starlin Castro. Bats with a homer and 2 doubles to his credit. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
In there, strike 2.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Line hard deep into left. And Castro's got himself a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
Bird.
Standing in now, Greg Bird. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Kiermaier racing back to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Todd Frazier. Head-to-head numbers against Sergio Romo. 1 for 5. He's taken him deep once. On the ground up the middle. Echeverria to his left. He's there. On to Morrison, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. Here's Lucas Duda now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Gregorius is there. 1 away.
Your third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
Digging in to try it again, Evan Longoria. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. One out, nobody on. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Now another 1-2. Little dribbler down the line. That's a foul ball. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled back.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
Chopped in front of home plate. In time to first, and there are two away.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Brad Miller.
Stepping in, Brad Miller. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Ellsbury. And that ends the inning. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. The Yankees lead it 26-0. So coming to the plate, Brett Gardner. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Brett Gardner.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And he takes strike 2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Now the 0-2 pitch. This is in the air out to right. Souza is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He enters this plate appearance 3 for 6 in the ball game thus far. And a swing as he pulls this one into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Here's Echeverria now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit on the ground but foul. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history?
26-0 the final this afternoon. New York hosts 30 hits. Luis Severino gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, and mark him down for 17 strikeouts to boot. Chris Archer was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
59 minutes. Our paid attendance at Tropicana Field this afternoon, a sellout of 45,000. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon.